Hi, my name's Daddy. I play Clash of Clans sometimes. So I really enjoy the game. I've been playing actually since it came out in August last year, just sort of on and off. And what I realised in that time is that, for me, it's not really the destination, it's more the journey. I actually like fighting other people online, and I really like the social side of the game. So I've been through a lot of phases in the time that I've been playing, one of which was chasing cups, and now it's farming. And a lot of the people that I speak to say, look, we value the advice that other people give us, even if it's wrong or right, because it helps us become better players. So I'm not saying that. I'm going to do a guide on how to farm, but I'm not saying this is the best way to farm. And actually, am I doing what I'm doing farming? I don't know. I mean, I'm raiding for gold. So anyway, so here we go. I'm at 214 cups right now. Now, right now, there's a lot of gold to be found for Town Hall 9 farmers below 200. So I wanted to show you what happens when you go below 200. Then I'm going to show you how I roll. Okay, so let's have a look at what troops I've got first. So first of all, I've got 21 wall breakers. I use wall breakers as a very specialist tool to get deep inside the bases, so that I can get right to where the big money is, right in the middle. I've got 124 goblins. These are my little green friends that go in there and they steal as much as they possibly can. I've got 36 barbarians. Barbarians are very tough little units. I used to use giants, but they use up 5 space and it really just wasn't efficient. So what I use giants for really is to take out the mortars and to act as a meat shield. And I've got archers. Archers are typically used, for me, pretty much at the start to get over those walls, to get the first defences that you get that are just on the edge. So look, we're going to go and attack. After we do this, I recognise that not everybody has a Town Hall 9, so I've also got another iPad here from my son Nate, who is a little bit lower, and I want to show you how I roll at that level. So here we go. So let's go and attack. Find a match. So 214. Now there's a technique you could use to drop cups really quickly. What you do is you drop and you tap. And that way you don't go back to the base. Drop and tap. Drop and tap. So all these are fairly new users. I won't use the word new, but they're fairly new users, right? So the bases are patchy, these guys are learning. But pretty soon we're going to get through to a stage where we find the Eden, we find the Key West, we find the Promised Land, and that's below 200. So I'm dropping about 3 cups at a time here. I think we're probably almost there. We're going to keep going because below 200 we find a lot of farmers. The farmers are the people that we want to farm because that's where the money is. So let's go down. Oops. So I'm losing 2 cups at a time. Let's see what I'm at. 146. Okay, so we're starting to find bigger bases now. So this is where the big farmers are hanging out. The problem is that you can't stay down for long. As soon as you log out, you're going to get hit by a lot of cup droppers. This is a good base to show to demonstrate how I fight, because it's not, one of the beautiful things about being down here is that there's an awful lot of very strong farmers. What I'm going to show you now is how I would go about beating this base. Now, I'm not going to get all their money. What I want to get is a lot. So first of all, they've got a couple of 100,000 resources. I'm laying down a line of barbarians. What that does is it triggers off any bombs and traps. But I know already that as there are all these little tombstones here, that someone's been here before. So the chances are that they've hit all the bombs and traps. So I want to clear out any of the resources that happen to be close to the side that I'm going to attack. I'm going to distract the three main things by putting some archers there. And I'm going to put drops of 2 or 3 wall breakers in a line in the same place. Now I don't really mind because there's lots of resources, right? So I'm going to make my money back. So now what we've got is we've got a channel going straight through to where most of his money is. I'm going to put some archers down there because they're going to distract the wizard towers. Wizard towers are probably they're arguably the most effective troop in the game. Defense in the game, because they have a very good splash damage and they can hit air as well. So when I drop my goblins, I'm dropping them in little bursts, because what I don't want is the mortar to take them all out in one go. There we go. So let's just take those out. I'm going to leave about 40 so that I can take out the bits on the side as well. There we go. So we've got the bit in the middle, right? The challenge now is to pick up whatever I can rest with the 39 that I've got left. Now, if we had a little bit more time, I'd probably search for a base with a little bit more gold, but I really just wanted to show you how I go about getting into the middle of a base. This isn't a particularly strong base for my troops, but that's kind of how I roll with respect to farming on a Town Hall 9. Lay down a line of barbarians, take out the outlying defences with archers if you can, and then go really deep with the wall breakers. So anyway, so that concludes the Town Hall 9 demonstration. What I want to show you now is what happens with a Town Hall, I think it's Town Hall 5 or 6, how we would fight with that base as well. So let me just pull this one across. Good. So this is my son Nathaniel's base. There's your level 5 Town Hall, and he's pretty advanced for considering that it's he's an occasional player. So my troop loadout here is 96 goblins and 19 barbarians. Now the barbarians are similar. You want to create a diversion if you need to. I'm going to use the goblins to get through the walls and to get to the resources, if there are any walls. Okay, so let's go attack. We're at 739 cups. I'm really not going to hit anything less than 50 gold. So this is 50 gold. Now where should we attack here? Well look, let's take out these outlying resources here. So that way, if we then come in from this side, it's going to come in through that wall. The goblins will go through that wall there and get straight to their storage. Again, we're going to put lines that in little bursts, so I can beat the cycle of the mortar as it comes down. When you're farming, all you want is the resources. You don't really care about anything else. I don't care if I get cups, I don't care if I don't get cups. It's interesting to note here that there's obviously been an attack happened already, so any bombs and traps, he's obviously trying to funnel troops through. So any bombs and traps that were there aren't there, so I'm pretty sure that I can probably go through the front door with impunity, really. So once those are gone, I can then push them through the middle. There we go. So 44. I'm done. I don't really need the cups. So 51,810 gold and 40,000 elixir, which more than covers my costs. Didn't even use the barbarians. So that's it really. I mean, it's fairly simple when you're fairly low because you're going to find a lot of easy bases. It's really, for me, it's goblins predominantly because they grab the resources, and it's going to be the barbarians to act as meat shields and take out some of the defences. So that's, as far as I'm concerned, that's how I roll. I'd be really interested to see in the comments if you have any thoughts about the attacks. If anybody's got anything constructive, that'd be fantastic. Or come and see me on the forums. My name's Daddy. Thank you very much indeed.